Hello. As requested by Lazy Pudding, I will make a sort of instructional video about how to do basic card twirling, and as for now I know two techniques basically, and it's probably not quite by the book, so if I'm doing anything wrong then please don't yell at me. So anyways, this first most basic twirl is this. No, I just started messing around, but anyways, this is the most basic twirl, and you can do it quite easily. And the way you start, I start with this position right here, this position, and then I just move using my thumb to move it over there, putting it down here, and putting it back up with my index and middle finger, and I'm back in my starting position. So it's like so. It's like this. Quite simple. Now at the beginning, it won't be this fluent. It will be very stumbling and like stuff, and just taking it down there and up. And when I first managed that, when I didn't drop the card and managed to do that without dropping it, that was a huge achievement for me when I just started out. So yeah, it's not that easy, but it comes with practice, and when you've done it enough, it's very simple. You can also mess about and do it with other fingers. So instead of just taking it between your index and middle finger, you can, for example, take it between your middle and ring finger, which I often do, and that's just a little bit extra, interesting things to do with it. I have no idea how well this shows on camera. Anyways, the second technique is basically, it's very similar, but this time this is what you start with. And what you basically do is you let go with your index finger, so it goes in between there, and then it's just basically the same thing, but I messed up now. So you do it like this, and then around, and then back. And that one is a little bit more difficult. I'll do it again and see if you can see it. You just take it around this finger here, and then use your thumb to balance it, and just back. I like to do it with the corner, but it's possible to do it just on a flat edge as well. I'll see if I can manage to do that, not mess up what I just said. Yeah, I find it simple to go around, just do it on the corner. But that's just my preference, and both are possible. So yeah, and with time you'll learn to just mix those as you wish, and as you practice you'll become really fluent with it, and you might also learn some other things. For instance, what I was trying to learn was just starting with that simplest one. I was trying to learn how to kind of just run it around the other fingers as well, and ideally I'm not supposed to use my thumb for that, but I had to, because I just can't do it without using my thumb, because then the card won't go the way I want it to. What I learned while doing that is that I can simply wrap it around and go that way, and so I made it kind of a routine to try and work in all of these, what I'm calling it, all of these variations into like one sort of fluid motion, which has worked quite nicely. So now I often just start off with a basic one, twirl it around to my what is called middle and ring finger, and to my pinky and ring, and then into this one, a little bit more advanced thing, which is basically the same thing, and then I just twirl that once, and maybe I start over, maybe I keep going doing the advanced thing because I really like it, because it's not really that difficult and it looks a little bit cooler than just twirling like this. So that's basically all I can teach you. I have no idea how well this showed on cam, but at least it's something, and maybe you can learn something from it. Now, I've used one of these cards for it. It's what we call russekort. It's upside down, I think. Russekort, which are like cards you give around to kids around graduation time in Norway, from high school, basically. It's not as creepy as it sounds. Anyways, these are a little bit more, a little slimmer, and I was almost saying longer, maybe a little bit longer than regular cards, but this is basically possible to do with any card or any sort of card-ish material at all. You could do it with this, or half of this, or anything really. It's not. It just depends on practice. So whenever now I get something resembling card in my hands, I'm just instantly going about with twirling and all of that, because my hands are I've just memorized emotions. So yeah, that was all. I hope it was a little bit instructional, tutorial, educational-ish, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!